Another topic that we have to discuss today is very important, and many people are under these circumstances that they are in SIS alert system
Yes.
by Romanian government or by other
European.
immigration officers. They need a lot of help because
Yes.
they are not eligible to get their papers from those countries in which they applied those
Yes.
where they had to go for the fingerprints after getting the appointments. Could you please briefly tell us what is the whole procedure? How do
Yes.
they have to proceed with it?
Yes. So SIS alert is actually something very good for the European countries because this system allows the countries to detect people that have breached the immigration rules of stay. So I'm not saying this is not a good thing. On the contrary, it's a very good thing. But I also say that sometimes it's a very severe measure that's applicable to different foreigners. So it's not proportionate, or there are also errors that have been made. So for these cases, I'm not saying that what we do applies to all cases that foreigners appeal to us, but for the cases where it's disproportionate or there were errors, we can check and we ask the authorities to remove SIS alert. And what we do is when we discuss with people that are in this situation, we ask them not only to give us the documents that they have in terms of their overstay or from the other government that's not allowing them to do the legal papers like Portugal, Spain, Italy in most cases. And we also...
By the way, you just mentioned Portugal.
Yes.
Could you please share, because recently I heard news about Portugal that there is a lot of number of
Yes.
people in alert system in this is Schengen information system,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
There are many people. How Portugal is dealing with those people?
I actually read something about this a few days ago, but I didn't check the source. However, I believe it's true because both Portugal and Italy are facing now a lot of foreigners that are illegally staying with alert system. Most of them, I think, left from Romania to Italy and Portugal, probably from other countries, but at least the runners that we know of left Romania to go especially to Portugal and Italy. So what's happening is that, as far as I understood, Portugal is going to remove these from the territory of Portugal. So we are talking about huge numbers of foreigners that are in this situation. For those that are in this situation, of course, they need to contact a lawyer, either from the country of where they are currently staying, Portugal, Italy, or a lawyer from Romania, and ask them to help them remove the SIS alert. As mentioned, this doesn't work in all cases, but for those that might be applicable, it is worth trying. And as mentioned, apart from the passport copy and an address where they stay, we also need the documents that allows us to verify what was the measure imposed, how many days they overstay, or what problems they did. A reality that we face when we deal with such cases is that in not all cases they tell us the truth. So they all want to cease removal, but when we ask them how much time did you overstay, or what was the problem that you created so that the authorities ban you or put you this alert, they never say the truth, and this comes affecting them in the end, because what we do as professionals, we we draft the papers based on what they are telling us, and if it's not accurate, of course the response from the authorities will not be in positive. Yes.
So the thing is this, that if somebody overstayed or commit a crime or anything that put that country to let that country to put them in the SIS alert, they have to tell the complete and honest story.
So that we can know how to plead for them.
Yes, to make a request to the state immigration officers according to their story.
Yes.
If the story is fake and in the system database that they have doesn't match, this means that
our work is
wasted.
Yes, but we always tell them
and the case will never be solved, of course.
Yes, or rejected. Exactly. Or because what they need to understand is that this SIS alert protects the countries from people that don't respect the scope of entry into the country. They create prejudice. Think that not only do they create prejudice to the Romanian employer, for instance, but also to the government that spent a lot of resources finding them or trying to find them and so on.
Yes.
So it is a very good thing to have this SIS alert. But there are cases where we can remove this alert, and we encourage them to try at least, and it's their only chance.
Yes. You heard that today we talk very complex system of this Romanian citizenship process. I'm sure that many people who never went through this process, for them it's very difficult to understand, as I mentioned while talking to Andrea.
And it's also hard to just a parenthesis because they don't speak English that well.
Yes.
We can hardly understand with what they are saying.
Yes. So if you have any questions, you can send us email. You can comment in this video, and we will see each individual story separately, and we will try to respond you or make a video on that topic or on those circumstances in which you are. If you learn something in this video, if this information is informative for you, please do subscribe, follow and like our YouTube, Facebook and TikTok channels. Have a nice evening.
Have a nice evening.